Do you believe that to build muscle, you absolutely need a gym membership, rows of shiny dumbbells, and machines that cost thousands of dollars? Most people think that. They imagine muscle growth only happens inside a gym. But the truth is, you can build a strong, muscular, and aesthetic body right from your home. You don't need a gym card. You don't need fancy equipment. All you need is the right strategy, the right nutrition, and most importantly, the right mindset. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete blueprint on how to gain muscle at home. We'll talk about how muscle growth really works, the most effective bodyweight workouts, how to apply progressive overload without traditional weights, nutrition hacks to make sure you're eating right, and the importance of recovery. And of course, I'll also share how to stay consistent and motivated when life gets in the way. So stick with me until the end, because by the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly how to start building muscle today, at home with zero excuses. Understanding muscle growth. Before we get into push-ups, pull-ups, or food, let's understand how muscles actually grow. Muscle growth happens through a process called hypertrophy. When you work out, especially with resistance exercises, you create tiny micro tears in your muscle fibers. Your body senses this damage and begins repairing those fibers. But here's the magic. It doesn't just repair them to their original state. It rebuilds them slightly bigger and stronger to handle future stress. That's how muscles grow. But this repair process only happens if three things are in place. Number one, progressive overload. Your muscles only grow if you keep challenging them with more stress than they're used to. If you keep doing the same push-ups every day without increasing intensity, your body adapts and growth stops. Number two, proper nutrition. Your body needs raw materials to repair and build muscle. Without enough protein and calories, you're like a builder trying to construct a house with no bricks. And number three, recovery. Your muscles don't grow while you're training. They grow when you're resting. Sleep, rest days, and recovery are just as important as the workouts themselves. This combination of training, nutrition, and recovery is universal. It doesn't matter if you train in a professional gym, in a park, or in your bedroom. If you follow these three rules, you will grow. If you ignore them, you will stay stuck.
Full home workout routine. Now that you know the science, let's get practical. You don't need a barbell or fancy machines to hit every muscle group. Your body is the weight, and with creativity, you can challenge your muscles just as effectively. Here's a complete home workout routine that hits chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, and core. Chest and triceps, push-ups. Push-ups are one of the oldest and most powerful exercises. They target your chest, triceps, and shoulders, but the beauty of push-ups is in their variations. Beginners should start with wall push-ups or knee push-ups. Once you can handle those, move to standard push-ups. As you get stronger, challenge yourself with diamond push-ups for triceps, decline push-ups with your feet elevated, or even archer push-ups. The ultimate goal is one-arm push-ups. Do 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps, depending on your level. Remember, quality over quantity. Slow, controlled push-ups build more muscle than rushing through 50 sloppy reps. Back and biceps, pull variations. Your back is one of the largest muscle groups in your body, and it's essential for a strong, balanced physique. Do pull-ups and chin-ups. These are unbeatable for back and biceps. Aim for 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps. Legs, squats, and explosiveness. Don't skip leg day even if you're training at home. Your legs are your foundation. Start with bodyweight squats. Once you've mastered them, progress to Bulgarian split squats, where one leg is elevated on a chair behind you. For balance and strength, work on pistol squats, single leg squats that will humble even strong athletes. Add jump squats for explosiveness and power. Aim for 4 sets of 12 to 20 reps. Shoulders, pike push-ups. Shoulders give your body that strong, wide look. At home, pike push-ups are your best friend. Start by pushing from a pike position with hips raised. Over time, work your way to handstand push-ups against a wall. 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps will light up your shoulders like nothing else. Core,
abs and stability. A strong core isn't just for looks, it stabilizes your entire body. Planks, both front and side, are excellent for core stability. Leg raises, either lying down or hanging from a bar, will hit your lower abs. Add bicycle crunches or mountain climbers for variety. Do 3 to 4 sets of 30 to 60 seconds each. Combine all of these into a full body workout 3 to 4 times per week. If you stick with this routine, I promise you will see results.
Progressive overload at home. Now, here's the big question. How do you keep making progress at home without heavy weights? The answer is simple. Progressive overload doesn't only mean adding plates to a barbell. You can overload your muscles in many different ways. Increase your reps. If you can do 10 push-ups today, aim for 15 next week. Increase your sets. If you're doing 3 sets, bump it to 5. Increase difficulty. Move from regular push-ups to archer push-ups, then one-arm push-ups. Slow your tempo. Try taking 3 seconds to lower down, then push up explosively. Time under tension builds muscle. Add resistance. Fill a backpack with books, wear it during squats or push-ups, and suddenly you have weights. Reducing your rest time between sets makes your muscles work harder. Your body doesn't care if the resistance comes from dumbbells, bands, or just gravity. All it knows is resistance. If you keep increasing the challenge, your muscles will adapt and grow. Nutrition. Let's move to the second pillar of muscle growth, nutrition. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You can do the best workouts in the world, but if your nutrition isn't right, you won't grow. Protein. Protein is the building block of muscle. Aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That means if you weigh 70 kilos, you should eat at least 110 to 150 grams of protein every day. Great sources include eggs, chicken, beef, fish, tofu, beans, lentils, and dairy products. Calories. To build muscle, you need to eat more calories than you burn. This is called a calorie surplus. If you're not gaining weight, you're not eating enough. Start by tracking your meals. If your weight stays the same after 2 weeks, increase your daily intake by 200 to 300 calories. Carbs and fats. Don't fear carbs. They are your body's main source of energy for intense workouts. Brown rice, oats, potatoes, fruits, and whole grains should be part of your diet. Fats are equally important. They regulate hormones like testosterone, which is crucial for muscle growth. Sources include nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. Hydration. Never underestimate water. Muscles are about 75% water. Dehydration reduces performance, recovery, and muscle fullness. Aim for at least 2 to 3 liters a day. Recovery and rest. Now, let's talk about something most people ignore: recovery. Muscles are not built during training. They are built during rest. When you train, you break down muscle fibers. When you rest, your body repairs and grows them stronger. That's why sleep is essential. Aim for 7 to 9 hours every night. Sleep is when your body releases growth hormone, repairs tissues, and recharges your nervous system. Rest days are not lazy days. They are part of the program. Use them for stretching, light mobility work, or even walking. These activities help blood circulation and aid recovery. And remember, consistency beats intensity. Training like a beast for 1 week and then quitting doesn't work. What works is steady, consistent training week after week, month after month. Mindset and motivation. Now let's address the biggest challenge of training at home: staying motivated. At the gym, you have the environment, the people, and the energy. At home, it's just you. So how do you stay consistent? First, set clear goals. Do you want to gain 5 kilos of muscle? Do you want to do 20 pull-ups in a row? Write it down. Goals keep you focused. Second, track your progress.
Keep a notebook or app where you log your workouts. Seeing your improvements, more reps, harder variations, motivates you to keep going. Third, create a routine. Train at the same time every day. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth. When it becomes automatic, motivation is no longer required. Finally, remind yourself why you started. Do you want to be stronger, healthier, more confident? Every rep you do at home brings you closer to that version of yourself. So there you have it, the complete blueprint to build muscle at home. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need expensive machines. You just need your body, your determination, and the will to grow. If you start today, just imagine where you'll be in 3 months. Stronger, fitter, more confident. A better version of yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. If this video gave you value, smash that like button, subscribe for more content, and share this with someone who needs the push to start their journey. Stay strong, stay consistent, and remember, the body you dream of is already within you. You just have to build it.